Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's hockey podcast broadcast of the New York Rangers visiting the Winnipeg Jets. We thank you all for joining. The game should be underway here from Winnipeg, Manitoba in about, 6 minutes. So we thank you for joining us. Stay tuned all night. We'll be with you. We are getting ready to go momentarily.
Pennywise.
So Ranger Broadcast is doing the pregame intro. So we'll be with you in a couple minutes. And we will be ready to go momentarily. See what else we could do. We have some comments coming in already. Jeff Adelson has joined the show. Jeff Adelson, thank you for joining us. Good evening, sports fans.
Excuse me, could you please give me a football update?
No. Okay, not right now. And so the Rangers will be ready to go in a couple of minutes. The Rangers are 4-0 so far on this road trip, concluding the Western Canada swing plus a stop in Seattle. And we will see what's going on. Tyler, you got someone saying, "What's up, Tyler?" So that's nice to see. And the Rangers tonight will be back, I'm assuming, with Igor Shesterkin in net. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be him. Panarin, anytime scorer. Chris Moore is giving you updates on that. So, Chris, thank you for that. RJ Calabro, thanks for joining us. He'll be giving us score updates on the NHL schedule all night. RJ, thank you. As the New York Rangers, please notice a new sponsor we have here at not a new sponsor, I guess a returning sponsor, Raycon headphones. You can see that on the top right of the screen if you look closely. And when you go and you order your Raycon headphones, make sure you use promo code THPN to save some money. So we are going to try and get up here. One other thing that I need to do is get the flash score live, and I'm struggling to do that. So bear with me. We are not missing any games yet. I see we have a good amount of people in the room, 9 people so far, getting ready for face-off from the New York Rangers and the Winnipeg Jets. Blake Wheeler's return game to Winnipeg. So we will be interesting to see if Blake Wheeler can do something
Blake Wheeler used
productive.
To be at Winnipeg?
He did.
Is Vince had hurt?
No.
Oh.
So we will be ready momentarily here. Let me just get everything up and running where we need to here.
Oh, happy Halloween night.
Yes. Halloween Eve. If Wheeler is going to score, it is going to be tonight. And if you listen to my show, Mind Your Pucking Business, you know that when Chris Moore says something, you listen to it. So we will see.
Hopefully Panarin has a hat trick on his birthday.
Yes, it is. Tyler with a great point. It is Artemi Panarin's birthday today. Yankees news, if you want some Yankees news, coming across the wire. Aaron Judge wins the Roberto Clemente Award again. Thank you. And Chris says that if he's ever going to score, it would be tonight, but then he follows it up with he's never going to score. So we will be with you underway here. We're going to get some scores coming across your screen. I am just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do that. We will get that in a minute. Someone will come in here and get us that. Let's see. We're about 3 minutes away from face-off. The last game for the New York Rangers road trip.
When do they play next?
They will play Thursday night at home versus the Carolina Hurricanes in a metropolitan.
How are the Hurricanes doing?
Hurricanes are doing well.
They always do well.
Hurricanes will be a good force to be reckoned with.
I'm scared of Pionk.
Neil Pionk. So Tyler brings up a good point. Jacob Trouba, another one of Chris Moore, who's watching this evening, one of his players. Another return for Jacob Trouba to Winnipeg, who was traded to Winnipeg 4 years ago for the aforementioned by Tyler, Neil Pionk. So
How's O'Connor doing? Is he still on Winnipeg?
Yes, and Chris had a very good point that I said Carolina is doing well, and then he followed it up with until the Eastern Conference Finals. With some other sports stuff before we get you guys ready, Jeff Adelson, correct. Tonight at 8 p.m. is Game 3 of the World Series. The series is tied at 1. RJ with a score update. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks and Pittsburgh Penguins are tied in the first period in Pittsburgh with 7:33 left on the clock out there in Pittsburgh. So we shall see. You know, if you're a Ranger fan, and I hope a lot of you guys in the stream tonight are, if you are a Ranger fan, I would think tonight you want to win, obviously, but if you lose and you finish your Western Conference road trip at 4-1, I mean, you would have signed for that 2 weeks ago, especially if you saw how they played in the last game before they went there, which was when the Rangers were at home versus Nashville, which was our last live stream when the Rangers looked absolutely horrendous. So we shall see. So another score update. RJ, thank you very much. The Panthers and Bruins. The Panthers get the early goal to take the 1-0 lead in a first-round rematch, actually, from last year's Eastern Conference quarterfinals up in Boston with 5:20 to go in the first period. The Panthers lead the Bruins by a score of 1-0. And we'll go from there. Another score update. Thank you, RJ. Keep them coming, please. The Carolina Hurricanes lead the Philadelphia Flyers 1-0. Please stop pushing my chair. Carolina Hurricanes lead the Flyers 1-0 with 5:24 left in the first. Igor bailed them out last game. Yes, he did. That is Igor's middle name might be bailed out. So Igor bailed out Shesterkin because he is bailing out the Rangers left and right. So we welcome you. Thanks for just coming in. Some people. This is the Hockey Podcast Network in Canada. If you're making any bets tonight on DraftKings, please use promo code THPN if you're going to go get Raycon headphones at all or ear pods. Great product. We stand by them and use the same promo code THPN. And this will be the last trip of the Rangers Western Conference Canada road trip. So got more listeners coming in. Thank you, guys. Another score update. In the first period down in Tampa Bay, the Seattle Kraken lead Tampa 2-1 with 5:37 left in the first period down there in Tampa. Hello, chat. Thank you for showing up tonight. I hope you enjoy the game. Hope you're cheering for the Rangers, but whoever you're cheering for, we hope you have a good time tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's good to see a Canadian audience, which we did not have last game we did when they were playing the Nashville Hurricanes, Nashville Predators. Another score update. It looks like the Flyers have tied it up at 1 with 4:42 left in the first period. Down in Philadelphia, they are tied 1-1 with the Carolina Hurricanes. So the New York Ranger broadcast is showing their final commercials before the start of the game. You would like to think that in the 8 games Blake Wheeler has played as a Ranger, you're going to get your best effort by him tonight. I would really hope that. Chad is not a fan of either team, but you have the Rangers winning. I appreciate that. Chad, tell me, what team are you a fan of? If you want to put it in the comments, we could talk about your team for a little bit. Jeff Adelson, let's hope the New York Rangers win tonight. I would agree with you, Jeff. Can't be any worse than the last live stream that Tyler and I did for the Hockey Podcast Network when we saw them get literally blown out by Nashville. So much so that if it's a similar result tonight, I think Tyler and I may have to think again. Leafs and Vegas, Chad. So I will say this. You have 2 really good teams. You have a good chance of at least having one of them going deep in the playoffs, if not 2, especially Vegas. Vegas looks unstoppable right now.
Vegas won the Stanley Cup last year.
How about a shout out for, yes, Mind Your Pucking Business, because Jimmy Behringer becoming a champion at the Inline Skating Club of America this weekend. Congratulations to Jimmy Behringer, who probably, knowing him after he became a champion on Sunday morning, he probably went to go referee games after that. Chad, Vegas won the Cup last year. That is correct. So you'll have a chance to repeat again. Just because you won it last year doesn't mean you cannot win it again. How you feeling, Tyler? You ready?
Yeah. I do. My least favorite team is actually, I don't know why, but it's the Islanders. Most Ranger fans don't like the Islanders and are Devils, right?
Yes.
Who's surprised that the Jets beat the Giants last night?
I was
Yesterday.
not that surprised.
The Giants don't really have good
All
players.
right.
Minus
Blake Wheeler jerseys in the house. So we're going to bring in some scores. Let's see if we do this right, Tyler. Yeah, we did. There we go. Some scores coming up from our partner Flash Score. Tyler, we have a comment for you from Brienne. Tyler, I thought you loved the Devils. I'll pull that up on the screen.
It's face off top.
So we are ready to go here in Winnipeg. The Rangers start. It looks like they are starting with the Blake Wheeler line. Coincidental. And we are underway in Manitoba. Long outlet pass to start to Trocheck to Wheeler, who fires it right on goal 10 seconds into the game, which is an extraordinarily easy save for Connor Hellbach. Chad, thank you for the score update. Florida now, I guess, scored again. They're up 2-0 on Boston up in the first period. Thank you. Keep the scores coming. Jeff Adelton, Miami Dolphins have departed on their flight from Miami to Germany to meet with the defending two-time Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a great AFC matchup next week. We are back underway here in play. If you guys can follow on your TV, you don't want me doing the play-by-play.
There's going to be another guest coming later.
Winnipeg with some early pressure. Igor Shesterkin fails to control that rebound, but the Rangers are able to get it out. And for some reason, I wanted to say Thomas Trouba, but Jacob Trouba plays that out of his own. Tyler finds
He makes names for the players in my class. So.
Yes.
So if you hear him say it, it's not his fault.
Okay. All right. So Chris Kreider takes the puck. Entry into the zone, dumps and chases, and Chris Kreider there. And now, if you watch my show, you know I'm not the biggest Chris Kreider fan. Does show you one of his great attributes, which is his speed there. He dumped the puck in and basically was the first one to the puck as well. So the Jets have started not very well. Unfortunately, their coach has taken a leave of absence for the team to deal with some personal matters as well. Chris Kreider throws the puck at the net, sticked aside by Connor Hellebuyck. Here's a breakaway. And Lafreniere shoots wide on a breakaway.
I thought he was about to call it alley.
Completely wide. You got to love it, Lafreniere.
And there's going to be a special
that's
coming later.
I hope that when I see a replay of that breakaway that the goalie saved it and he just didn't shoot it completely wide. Because if he did, he belongs in Division 8 at Iska with me, where I play hockey. Braden Schneider behind the Ranger net to play it. Filipino, there we go. Filipino. All right, Filipino gets a decent shot on goal, makes a move. Yes, Tyler. Okay. Tyler is leaving to go do his Halloween custom. All right, let's see Lafreniere. Oh, no, he just completely missed it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hold on. Yes, sir. So you got no problem with that attempt, Chris. But you just got to get the shot on goal. Yes, come on. You just got to get the shot on goal. We welcome Abby to the show. Abby, you missed it. Brienne was in here before. I'll pull up her comment again so you can see it.
No, not at all.
Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, no, the Flyers take the lead. John Tortorella has his Philadelphia Flyers playing well. The question is, will it last? And it probably won't, but it is an impressive start for the Flyers.
I'll be back to study for all
Abby, now look. Now you have people calling you.
What?
I put it up on the screen.
Hi, Brienne.
Capo Caco with the puck behind the net and turns it over, and Winnipeg is able to exit the defensive zone. Oh, boy. Very nice play on the back check by Mika Zibanejad to break up the cross-ice pass. You can leave, Abs.
I'll be back like second, third period.
Homework comes before Ranger hockey, child. All right. So a good quick pace. Not really a lot of chances except for maybe that Lafreniere breakaway that went wide. But a good pace. Teams are skating well. Winnipeg dumps it into the zone. Adam Fox retrieves it. Jimmy Vesey, my least favorite Ranger. Red Wings and the Islanders game just started. Thanks, Chad. Keep us posted on the score down there. I appreciate it. Torts got some problems shipped out in the offseason. He sure did, Chris. New management there in Philadelphia. The front office with Keith Jones and Danny Briere, general manager. Oh, wow. Wheeler deflected a very nice play there to Cooley, who missed it. Nice defensive play by Jacob Trouba as the Rangers Winnipeg tried to gain the zone. Puck is out of play for a stoppage. Faceoff comes back to the neutral zone. Let's see. Breaking news. Daniel Jones is now medically cleared to return to action. Thank you, Jeffrey Adelson. Tyler's back. Tyler, would you like? Oh, no, you don't want to show everyone your Halloween costume. Well, you know there's someone's watching that might give it away. That's in your class. Would you like to show
I'll
it?
be in a vending machine where I give out snacks.
Yes. So, Brianne, if you're still watching, you have a little tease on what the costume will be. Winnipeg gains the zone. I wanted to say number 9 right there was Evander Kane, but those days are gone. Woo, woo. If you had to give out a team MVP so far for the New York Rangers, I mean, I think it would have to be Artemi Panarin. Ooh. Good defensive play by the Rangers so far. The Rangers attack the puck in the defensive end more this year. That is another difference so far in 8 games. They really do. They do not sit back and wait. They attack, both in the defensive end and the offensive end, actually. Neil Pionk, number 4, who used to be number 44 for the Rangers when he was on Broadway, now wears number 4 up in, nice pass by Mr. Kreider. Nice play there by Chris Kreider to keep it in. Oh, man. Zibanejad tried to throw it in front for Kakko, but it was intercepted, actually, it looks like by Neil Pionk. And Winnipeg is able to exit the zone. Oh, boy. Wow. Winnipeg with some too fancy passing there because they had a guy wide open. And a stop by Shesterkin, who holds the puck with 14:10 to go after a scoreless first 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Chris, you could say Igor is the MVP so far. He's 4-2 with a 2.7 goals against average, 900 save percentage. You could certainly make that argument. Some score updates. End of the first period, the Flyers lead the Hurricanes 2-1, as well as the Kraken leading Tampa Bay 3-1. So you should be able now to see the score live as well. Should you see that on your screen? So if you're following and you're not sure what's going on, if I'm not giving you continuous updates, you do see the score and some stats across your screen. Let me stop getting cute here and just leave it on. Underway at not Nassau Coliseum, UBS Arena at 0-0. Thank you for that score update. Good game. Thank you, Dylan. Saturday with the Canucks and Rangers An exciting overtime game. Thank you, Chad. Panthers lead 2-0 up in Boston, end of the first. Here we have a stoppage in play, and I believe the TV coverage will go to their first commercial break. We will stay live here. We will do some commercials in a couple minutes. The next commercial break, we'll take a break, but this one we will stay with you. 13:04 left in the first period. So any questions anyone wants to throw into the comments while we have a couple of minutes here? Or I guess we don't have a commercial break, but any questions you guys want to throw into the comments like you did last time, I'm more than willing to answer them if I can. Sam Rosen just said it as well. Hold the commercial. They did not decide to go to commercial. It should have been a commercial, which means it's coming next stoppage of play. Puck in the neutral zone. Lafreniere tried to keep it in, and then he just has a very bad neutral zone turnover there. But Keandre Miller, who did score the game-winning goal on Saturday night up in Vancouver, was able to work the puck out. Puck is dumped into the corner. Filipino tries to retreat it, is unable to get to it. We're going back to the neutral zone. Not really any great scoring chances either way so far, except for that Lafreniere breakaway. Panarin comes in. Oof. And we have a 3-on-2 for Winnipeg. Oh, saved by Shesterkin with the blocker. And it's fired in, and Shesterkin with the glove. What time is NYPB going live tomorrow? We will be live. Thank you for the question. We will be live at 10 a.m. or probably more like 9:50, knowing us. So we are on a commercial on the TV chat. So please feel free to ask any questions you want. I'll try and answer them for you. We have a decent crowd here in tonight on a Monday evening. Hope you all are ready for Halloween. If you're kids, and you hope you get to go out and get your candy. If you are an adult, I hope you party and celebrate the holiday responsibly. Or if you're like me and you're just supervising your kids having a good time, I hope you make the best of it. So. The team at Northwell is solving the most complex challenges in deeper insight, new breakthroughs with people like Tanya. Northwell is really help for more people in New York. Scheduling weirdness, right? The Rangers have been on the road for 10 days. They come home, they play one game at home versus Carolina on Thursday night, and then they're back on the road Saturday in Minnesota. I do not understand that. And then the Rangers will be home twice next week. They will play, they play Detroit on Tuesday at home and Minnesota on Thursday, and then Columbus at home on Sunday. How do you think the Rangers will do? Thank you, Chad, for the question. Well, so far in the first 8 games, I think you have to be impressed with what you're seeing. And you also need to think that as time goes on, they're going to only get more adjusted to the system that their new coach, Peter Laviolette, wants to play. So I think they're going to do well, but I think that how they will do long-term really depends on how their goalie is playing in the spring. If Igor Shesterkin is playing well in the spring, they can go far. If he's not, they'll be out right away. So they are beating the teams that they should beat. That is true, Chris. But they did not beat Columbus. We have a Halloween costume in the background for those watching the video feed this evening.
Who's watching? How are the Rangers doing?
Not a lot of chances either way so far, Tyler. So puck dumped in by Mark. How do you pronounce that name? Scheifele? Who's been there forever. Blake Wheeler is able to get the puck out of the zone and fires to Adam Fox, who is back checked by Scheifele. One of the things that I don't think you like with the Rangers so far, some of the games, is that their starts haven't been that good. Hasn't been every game. But you look at it here and you say, look, you're on the road. If you can kind of get through the first period, knowing you've been able to kind of adjust in game was a little bit better, wake up as the game goes out once you find your legs, you're okay with this start. Winnipeg breaks out. Ooh. Nice play by Eric Gustafson. A very good signing by Ranger management so far. Nikolai Ehlers with the puck goes across. Thankfully, was mishandled by the Winnipeg Jets attacker. Thrown to the net. Filipino behind the net. Oh, boy. Who was that? Panarin. Panarin with a defensive giveaway. That's the old Panarin we love. Yes, Chris, you are right that the Rangers not having a good start to the game. I will tell you that water is wet. However, I have to assume tonight that not all of our audience is full-on Ranger fans. So I am just giving them that information. Woo! Ehlers with a shot saved by Shesterkin at point blank. So we will go to a quick commercial. We will be back in about 50 seconds. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. And we will be back momentarily. Give me a second here to get that loaded up. And we will be back in a minute and 35 seconds. We are back. There's a little video tribute played there during that timeout for Blake Wheeler. A standing ovation for Blake Wheeler. I guess if you're a Winnipeg fan and you have a guy that's been there his whole career and he's age 37, he's been stripped of the captaincy, I guess you're not that upset if at that point he goes somewhere else. Right? I mean, you're probably not a Stanley Cup contender anyway this year. He's 37. Obviously, he's showing you he's not that good. We're back underway with action here in the first period with 9:25 left. Right off the draw, Winnipeg wins it, but the shot was deflected by Adam Fox. Wheeler with a wrist shot from the point. I tell you, you know what would have been a great bet tonight? A great bet would have been the over-under on Wheeler total shots. I wasn't thinking. He already had 2 tonight. I wonder what it was. He may have hit it already. It definitely wouldn't be more than 2.5. Trocheck breaks out, leads for Cooley a little bit too far ahead. Red Wings and Islanders remain scoreless on Long Island. Neil Pionk. What is my favorite Rangers logo? Thank you that's a good question. Hold on. BC I got hit with a puck, so it's not a high stick. My favorite Ranger logo is going to be the original one. Actually, I never cared for the Statue of Liberty third jersey one. I never really cared for that. I don't really care for the Stadium Series either. I kind of always have liked the regular ones. Chris, his anytime score on DraftKings wasn't worth playing, so I assume shots wasn't a big payout. Okay. DraftKings, those people probably know that Wheeler's going to be firing tonight at the net more than ever. Nito Niederreiter is in Winnipeg. I did not know that. It's not a bad pace to this game so far. So your favorite logo is the Shield logo. Yep. It's a good one. I would agree with you. Pass too far. Icing. So I want to bring up a comment that someone wrote in. It's not really the most enjoyable topic to talk about, but I'm going to bring it up. And that is, thank you, Chad. Did you hear about what happened to Adam Johnson? Just an absolute awful story. I mean, when you think about like the dangers of playing sports, you think of football. Just an awful, awful story. And our thoughts go to his family and everyone over there in England that actually went through that experience as well. Oh, Mark Scheifele just completely wiped out. Lost his edge. Oh, what was that, Panarin? You left without the puck. Lafreniere in a back check there bails out Panarin and just turned the puck over. If you're looking to generate offense so far after first 4 games or 8 games of the season, it would be your second line with the Rangers being Hedl, Lafreniere, and Panarin. They've been your best bets so far. Nikolai Ehlers shoots high and wide of Shesterkin. Say a lot of shots, but the shots both ways tonight have just been kind of rich shots. Nothing really that good. I do not remember what happened. So, Chris, I'm going to bring up your comment. The video of it is nuts. I've read some things that there are people claiming it was murder and all that stuff. When I watched it, and I have only watched it once or twice because I don't like watching it, but it looked like the guy's skate that hit him, he was pushed by a guy on his own team. I didn't think it was intentional at all. It looked like he got pushed. But I'm not rewatching it because I don't want to watch it anymore. I mean, it certainly didn't look intentional. Whoa, Igor Shesterkin with a nice quick reaction there in front. Puck cleared out. 5:45 to go in the first period. Oh, boy, the Rangers are not picking this guy up. Front. Whoa. It looked like the shot got hit their own Winnipeg guy who was down in front of the net. So, Chad, you watched it in slow-mo. What did you think? Chris, I don't think anyone intends to kick someone like that. It looked to me like his skate clipped the other player's skate, then tried to keep his leg out to make contact with his body. Yeah, I didn't think it was intentional. Like I read some places, we have a stoppage of play here with 4:39 left. I read in some places that people were saying that there should be murder charges pressed. Look, I'm sure everyone's angry about it and all that stuff, but it certainly didn't seem that intentional to me. And what I saw, it just seemed like a freak accident. All right, so Chris, you've seen the slow mo also, so sounds like you're in agreement with me. So we are on commercial here with a little over 4 minutes left in the first period. Up in Winnipeg.
Dependability isn't a piece of hardware, it's peace of mind. It's the confidence you get from knowing that every time you get.
So Brianne, thank you for the feedback. I just read a couple of AHL guys starting to wear neck guards already. I could see that, and I saw your post about it before, actually, on Instagram. It's just a shame sometimes that, like, these things have to happen as a result of something tragic, But I could understand. So Chris with a response to Brianne. Brianne, I believe it was the Providence Bruins. The whole team wore them. Which to tie it all together, I'm pretty sure Peter Laviolette, before he got his first coaching job in the NHL, when I was in college up in Boston, used to coach the Providence Bruins, their AHL affiliate. I'm pretty sure that's where he was. We're back underway with play here with 4:32 remaining in the opening period. Really, the Rangers' only legitimate, I shouldn't say legitimate, but best scoring chance for sure was the Lafreniere breakaway where he shot wide. Just missed Hedel there on a breakaway. Trouba throws it at the net, deflecting it in the crowd, or into the netting, rather. I've had a bucket list thing where I've always wanted to go see the Rangers in Canada. Winnipeg would be, of all the Canadian teams that there are, would be the last one I would want to go. My least desirable. I've always wanted to see the Rangers in Montreal. Toronto would be cool. Edmonton and Vancouver would be cool. Calgary would be cool. Ottawa would be cool too, I guess. But Winnipeg to me is just never been my thing. Nikolai Ehlers, they're highlighting him on the MSG feedback. He has 399 points in 531 career games. And you know why you don't know that? Because he plays in Winnipeg. Blake Wheeler with 3 shots already. Chris, there it is. With 4:01 remaining, he already would have hit the winning bet on over. I should have thought to do that. He's about to get another shot right here. Yup, 4 shots. Oh, that was such easy money. I wasn't thinking. There it is again, Wheeler. Ah. Whoa. Puck deflected. Thankfully went across the crease, and nobody from Winnipeg was there to tap that one in. Adam Fox working in the corner. Rangers will be able to break out as well as get a line change here as Lindgren hangs with the puck. ESPN shows you, MSG shows you that number 400 career point is coming tonight. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Winnipeg could have had a high stick call right there for sure. Oh, breakaway. Here we go. Kako. Chris, he shot wide again. Yep. So Lafreniere and Kako each with a breakaway. Speaking of Ottawa and the DraftKings sponsor, let's talk Shane Pinto. I'm going to stay away from that topic. Oh, that's two breakaways by the Ranger kids. Kako and Lafreniere. Not only do they miss, but they shoot wide completely. Unbelievable. Oh, God. Andrew, let's go sports. Thank you. 2:05 left in the first period. Icing on the Rangers, which will bring the faceoff back to the Rangers' defensive zone. Let's see. Kako. Let's watch this replay. Just completely missed it. To his backhand. Just a friendly reminder for those of you that are not New York Ranger fans watching tonight, Kaapo Kakko was drafted one spot after Jack Hughes. Just throwing it out there. Filipino with a nice forecheck. Dumps the puck in the corner and goes and gets it. Jacob Trouba. Here we go. The birthday boy, Artemi Panarin, off a beautiful slap shot. Slap shot. And Tyler has joined because the Rangers take the lead, as you see on the scoreboard. 1-0. That's a beautiful play. So we have a score of 1-0 and New York Rangers.
Panarin is on fire this season.
He is. I tell you, you know what? When you watch that back, Trouba knew Panarin was cutting across and threw the puck to him. That puck was not even on net. That was intentionally done. Jeff Adelson, you are correct. Rangers score, and it is 1-0. The New York Rangers off to the early lead. Hey, Chris, this is where we cue in the thing, the graphic of the woman with the kids singing all the problems. And then Peter Laviolette sees that the answer is the kid who has a beautiful voice saying it's the Rangers 1-3-1 as to why they keep the lead.
Dad, are you on for intermission?
1:13 to go. Nice defensive play there by Keandre Miller. Rangers break out. Jimmy VC.
Dad, are you on for intermission?
No time. So into the final minute here of the first period.
Rangers have the lead.
Correct.
1-0.
Correct.
Of a goal from Panarin.
There goes Blake Wheeler. I mean, if it doesn't happen tonight for Blake Wheeler, will it ever happen?
What's so special for Blake Wheeler?
Because he used to play in Winnipeg.
And Trouba did.
Yeah, but this is Blake Wheeler's first game. Oh, boy. Oh, tie game.
Who's in? Who's in?
Someone there defensively tried to lift the stick, it looked like, and didn't. Looked like a Subban shot, if you asked me. Thank you, Brienne. That is correct.
Who's
The other Gustafson ties the game at 1 for Winnipeg with 28 seconds to go. Let's see here. Yeah, who was that? Mika. Mika goes. Oh, no, it was Blake Wheeler. Fitting. Nice shot. Not much that Shesterkin could do there. So just when you think you're going to go into the intermission with the lead, David Gustafson on his second goal of the season for Winnipeg ties it at 1 with 28 seconds to go.
Well, we could still have the lead if something incredible happens.
That is true, Tyler. I like the optimistic thinking. Proves you're not a Ranger fan.
I am a
I know I'm joking. You didn't get the joke. It was a joke.
I'm not a Devils fan.
Adam Fox with it. We're down to the last 10 seconds of play in the first period.
Oh, no, something not really going to be incredible happening.
Nope. But you know what? The score will be 1-1 at the first intermission, and both teams were pretty even. I don't think there was one team that was much better than the other. So, an even first period. Up. See, Tyler, there you go. You should be a Devils fan. So, we will go to commercial for about 10 minutes. We'll play some commercials here. We will be back by the start of the second period. We thank you for hanging with us tonight. Come back and watch the second period with us, and then stay with us for the third. We'll talk to you in a little bit. We are back, getting ready for second period action up in Winnipeg. Going into the second period, 1-1. What was a pretty evenly played period. I don't think really any team looked overly outstanding, so it's probably fitting that it's entered the second period tied at a score of 1. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. As always, we do try to take any of your comments or questions that come into play. Going around the league for a minute, Carolina and Philadelphia are tied at 2 in the second period. The Islanders and Red Wings are scoreless after 1 at the UBS Arena. Down in Dallas, the Dallas Stars and Columbus Blue Jackets are tied at 1. And the Ducks lead the Penguins 2-1 midway through the second period out in Pittsburgh. Jeff Adelson, I would like to wish everyone a happy Halloween tomorrow, especially for those kids trick-or-treating. And as he mentioned, be safe. So we are getting ready. Hello, Andrew. I'm doing well. Thank you for joining this evening. Stay with us as we watch the second period coming up momentarily from Winnipeg. 2 goals there late in the second period. In the first period, and the Rangers do exactly what you don't want to do, is give up a goal in the last minute. Steve Valaket, who I usually do not agree with, brings up a good point that don't let the shot total tonight be deceiving. Some of them have not been very high-quality chances, and he is correct on that. Andrew, I'm glad you're watching. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for joining us. What are your, let me ask you guys a question who are watching. Is there a team in the NHL so far, 3.5 weeks in, that you're impressed with? Who's your Stanley Cup favorite right now? Is there one?
To me, it was not a big breakdown. It was actually a really strong finish by the Swede.
If you have any Stanley Cup favorites, let us know.
He's going to stop with a lot of time, but because the puck is bouncing, he's able to shoot a high riser. They always call it a high riser.
Andrew is watching all the sports tonight: basketball, World Series, and football. Yes, you got a good night of sports. You have hockey, which we're covering for you. You have World Series Game 3 out in Arizona. And then you have Monday Night Football tonight between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Rock City Lions. And Jeff Adelson calls it Detroit Rock City. I like it.
I think the biggest thing is you can raise the shot so quickly that a lot of times you're just not quick enough to react.
Second period coming up. World Series update at the end of the second inning out there in Arizona. Scoreless tie. I believe, I am not a baseball guy anymore. I used to be. But I believe I did read today that Max Scherzer is pitching tonight for the Texas Rangers. And we do know that he has some good postseason experience. So the Ranger broadcast is showing you a McDonald's commercial about an hour before the game tonight. My son, who went downstairs, I think, wanted Taco Bell out of nowhere. Now, I was not going out to get it. I just didn't feel like it. So we decided to look and see if it was on Grubhub or DoorDash or anything like that. Turns out it's on Grubhub. Easy enough. I have an account. I don't use it a lot. Tyler, you can get your Taco Bell. For some reason on the Grubhub app, when you go to Taco Bell, you cannot customize anything. And what 10-year-old wants everything on his taco? They don't. So we couldn't get it. Made me think of it because I was watching a McDonald's commercial. Andrew, I like that pick for the Stanley Cup. Seattle and Vegas or the Wild and Buffalo. Buffalo could be a sleeper team. If they can get their act together, they have so much young talent there. Obviously, Tage Thompson, Devin Levi in goal. They've got a lot of good players there. So could be. I like that pick. I like it.
Charger and up to $600 installation rent. You know how competitive civil rivals.
Second period underway momentarily. All right. We're underway. Second period action. The Rangers will fly home after the game. They've been away. Jeff Adelson with his prediction. And that is a good Stanley Cup pick. It would be a rematch of last year, Florida and Vegas. Both teams are talented enough to get back there for sure. It does look like Blake Wheeler tonight is getting a lot of love from the Winnipeg crowd, which you should. I guess you're a former captain there. You played there. So the trivia question tonight. Blake Wheeler is one of 3 Rangers who served as a captain for the Thrashers Jets franchise. Who are the other 2? Nylander, maybe? No, that's a terrible guess. Huh. We are underway, second period. Early icing, 8 seconds in. No, Kovalchuk and Andrew Ladd would be a good one, but Kovalchuk wasn't a Ranger. Again, just an unobstructed wrist shot. So a play like that, a very easy save for Shesterkin, but not really the most high quality of chances.
What's that?
The scoreboard. And again, the camera zooming in on. I think the question, Chris, was name a former captain of their team who was a New York Ranger. So Wheeler was one. He is a Ranger. Was a former captain of Winnipeg, but Kovalchuk was never a Ranger. So it can't be him. Andrew Ladd is a good guess. Not to be the jinx, but no penalties at all here in the game so far. All play at 5-on-5. Whoa. Puck loose in front of Shesterkin. And I jinxed it. You see that? Right on cue. Why did I even say anything? Oh, wait, no. Rangers are going on the power play. I thought it was on Lindgren. Yes, Nino Niederreiter. Rangers will get to the first power play. Thanks, Chris. No, the question was what former Ranger were captains of the Jets or Thrashers franchise. And Joe Micheletti gave a hint, said think Thrashers, but I can't think of who it would be. So Rangers go to the power play. Had some success of recent games. Look at this. They're trying to feed Mika up high. What a surprise. Puck touched by a high stick. Puck is going to come out of the zone.
Who's on it right now?
Top line power play. So Panarin, Benajad. I think Trocheck was out there. Scott Arniel, former assistant coach for Alain Vigneault when he had his time with the Rangers. Now the interim head coach there in Winnipeg. Thank you, RJ, for the update. That is correct. That was a cross-checking call on Winnipeg. 2-minute minor.
What line is that?
Power play.
I got it.
All right. Let's see if they can set something up. Oh, what a surprise. Mika up high. Panarin with a shot. Not a great opportunity there by Panarin, but Rangers recover. Get it to Zibanejad. Fox at the top. Waits. He's going to try and look for Mika. Ooh. Trocheck mishandles the puck, and it is able to get out of the zone as Fox is unable to keep it in. Panarin starts the rush real quick the other way. Nice little move there by Vincent Trocheck. This is a Zibanejad. In. No.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that was.
Is that
so
in?
weird.
Somebody? Puck was rolling on the line in the Rangers. Zibanejad looked like he was right there with
He's
no
not
one to stop
tapped
him. I'll have to see a replay on this.
Wait, power?
Tyler has awoken. Tyler has decided to come back. And everyone is saying in the comments no goal. So I'm trusting you guys. Let's see.
Just on the line.
No, definitely no
Yeah,
goal.
that was no goal. For sure.
Wow, Mika. Mika can't buy a break, huh?
that
That was in.
was so.
No, it's
that
not.
was
Wait,
not.
no.
Not at all.
Why are they reviewing?
They're not going to. Well, they don't see. They don't see what we see. All right.
We
Face
should
up.
go on power play.
Only for a little bit.
Lafreniere with it.
Do they know how to shoot?
They've been getting shots, Tyler.
Yeah.
Puck was mishandled by someone.
I think it was whoever said that he won. Okay, so.
Who do you think's gonna win? Type in the comments.
Lafreniere takes a hard hit, but is able to control the puck. He's got the puck back in the corner. Nice pass in the middle, and Kako shoots wide. Wow, it's 2 chances tonight, Chris. Kako shooting wide.
Look at it, yeah.
Power play about to end. Not the worst power play. Obviously, that could have went in, the one in front of the net.
That's not
Rangers
the best
controlled the
power
puck.
play, but that's not the worst.
Wheeler back on power play 2. Good observation, Chris. Probably where he should be, if at all, on the power play.
Anybody?
Neil Pionk has
Wait.
the puck stripped by Nick Bonino.
Dad, who's winning the World Series right now?
0-0. Nemestikov with a quick shot. Rebound is blocked. Looked like Goudreau got in.
Go VC.
And now penalty coming. Yeah, you
Oh
knew
my
it was
God.
due.
Penalty shot?
Nope. Holding the stick call on Gustafson.
He scored?
So Tyler, they answered your question. My bet is the New York Rangers will win, but I have a feeling the Jets are going to win on their home ice. We'll see.
I think Jets are winning. I just
Okay.
don't want to say. Less than 4 hours to Halloween, Dad.
Correct.
What are you being?
Talk about it later, Ty. It's a Ranger game. So Winnipeg gets their first opportunity on the special teams tonight. Nice block.
Did Goudreau take the penalty? No.
No, Gustafson.
Who was that?
Mhm. And that was a good call on Gustafson because he just grabbed the stick there. So Tyler's costume tomorrow, because I see it's being asked in the comments, is he is a vending machine. Abby is one of the 7 dwarfs, but I couldn't tell you which one it is.
I heard you say my name in my costume.
Yeah, I'm saying someone asked what your costume was. I didn't know what it was.
Do you know what it is?
I know it's a 7 dwarf, but I don't know.
And Snow White and the Evil Witch.
Okay.
Who's wrong?
I heard you say my name.
All right, 1 minute to go in the Winnipeg power play. 15 minutes left here in the
1
second
minute,
period.
2 seconds. 1 minute. What's some? Let me guess something.
Nice. Who got their stick out on that Kreider? Nice play by Kreider.
Ah, Luis Carter did a good play. Right, Dad?
Yeah, look at and Keandre Miller. This should be a 2-on-1. Keandre and Kreider. I was just about to say, make sure you get a shot on goal.
I was about to say, make sure to get it past the stick.
So that was a redo of the other
Go,
night
go.
on Keandre's game winner 2-on-1 with Kreider.
Ah. Go, Goudreau.
10 seconds left on the power play.
That power play killing New York.
Correct. It's a very good penalty kill.
Neil
Yeah.
Pionk.
Yeah, Tyler's old favorite player.
My favorite.
No. Offsides on the Rangers. Yeah, Keandre's got to shoot that. Look at Hedel. Nice play by Hedel. Oh, Lafreniere. What a play by Philip Hedel to set that up.
And but not a good shot by Lafreniere.
No, but he was on his backhand. so-
Good defense.
Yep,
I like the Rangers playing, but they need to get a shot on the goal. Right?
correct.
You're doing pretty good defense, but I don't want to jinx that. Sorry if I jinx it if they score right now.
Winnipeg controlling the play. We go. Lafreniere is able to get the puck.
Good job, Lafreniere. Making a good play.
I tell you, this line for the Rangers, Hedel, Panarin, and Lafreniere continue far and away to be their best line in generating offense.
Is either Zibanejad?
I'm not sure at what point you get a little bit concerned about the 5-on-5 play of Zibanejad, Kreider, and Kakko. I'm not there yet where I'm concerned about it, but it's a question.
Yeah.
Your old friend. Ooh, Pionk
Do you
with a
think
shot.
Wheeler wants to win?
Yes. Whoa, get the puck out. Boy, the Rangers. This is frustrating because the Rangers here on this shift has now had 2 chances to get the puck out of their defensive end, and they have not been able to.
Third.
That'll get out now. There we go. It's out. They're not going to be able to get a line change because the second period is a long change period. Chris Kreider throws it at the net. Hellebuck holds it, which is not a bad thing for the Rangers because they can get a stoppage in play. Mika never finishes in October. That is correct. And that would be if you looked at that last play with the puck sitting on the line. Mika couldn't finish that.
What does Mika never finish?
It means he doesn't, like in the month of October, he doesn't do well. And Chris is correct on that. Historically speaking, he is definitely correct. Mika has always been a very streaky player. If you do remember, right before the world shut down in Corona, 1 week before he had 5 goals in a game versus the Washington Capitals on a Thursday night.
At 5 goals?
Mhm.
Was I alive? Or yeah?
Yes, you are alive.
Was I watching it?
Yes, the Panthers lead 2-1 at the end of the second period up in Boston. The Kraken also at the end of the second period down in Tampa. They also have the lead. They're up 3-2 on the Lightning. Line 1 gets less chances but gives up less chances. Line 2 gets more chances but gives up more chances.
You know,
Interesting.
Just remembered that.
What?
Remember when the Rangers shut it out the Phillies in coronavirus 9-0?
The Phillies?
I mean,
The Flyers. Flyers, yes. I do. Who was the coach of that Flyers team? Wasn't Hackstall still?
I think, in my opinion, you don't have to agree, but I think Drysdale was better than McDavid.
You think Draisaitl is better than McDavid? Okay. Jeff Adelson, the holiday seasons begin next month. That is correct. Black Friday and Thanksgiving. And on Black Friday this year, the first NFL game on Black Friday in history, when Jeff Adelson's Miami Dolphins traveled north to take on the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium at 3 o'clock on Friday of Thanksgiving. And Tyler and I will be making a road trip on that day to Philadelphia to see the Rangers battle the Flyers.
On Black
Bill
Friday?
Housley.
Black Friday or Thanksgiving?
Black Friday.
Okay, good. In the morning?
Did Phil Housley play in Winnipeg? I know he was in Buffalo the majority of his career. I think he did. Tyler's been drinking. Yes, I would agree. All right. Trocheck behind the net. Plays it around. Winnipeg defenseman deflects the pass into the netting out of play. Andrew, I haven't been on YouTube. I won't be on YouTube for a couple of weeks starting tonight because I've been on YouTube for too long, and I'm taking a break for a couple of weeks. I'll be back in mid-November. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for joining us. An update. It looks like the Texas Rangers lead 3-0 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ooh, Hedl was unable to control that centering pass from Panarin.
I have a YouTube channel too.
Yes, you do.
And I got more. I did one video that got more views than he usually gets.
Oh, Panarin. Nice save by Hellebuck to get across. Got the pad across, look like. Panarin. Winnipeg breaks out.
Watch for the wraparound, guys.
Neil Pionk.
Nope, Pionk. You ain't getting past Shesterkin. Wait, was Pionk on the team when Shesterkin was on?
Was Pionk on the team when Shesterkin was on? No. I believe Pionk left. No, Pionk left the year before Shesterkin became a starter. I believe Pionk left in the offseason of 2019, and Shesterkin made his debut in January of 2020. Chris can confirm that, I'm sure, but I think that is, if our memory serves me correct.
Pionk had an okay goalie, but Shesterkin's probably one of the best goalies in the league.
Mm-hmm. He is. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Nice job, break up on the pass. Again, Kako there, the failure to clear that, right? This puck should be out of the defensive zone.
Kako's not having a good game, right?
No.
Is Wheeler?
No. Wheeler's getting shots on goal that have no chance of going in. So if that's your definition of a good game.
Panarin's doing good, right?
Panarin is doing good. It's on his birthday.
Oh, yeah. He scored?
Mm-hmm. Do you know the muffin?
We call our friend Muffin, who he pretends as Panarin.
Jimmy VC. So now, like when this line is out, VC, Bonino, and Goodrow, you can't think of generating offense. So Chris is agreeing that the timing on Pionk not being on the team with Shesterkin is correct. So the answer is no. 9 minutes and 11 seconds left in Winnipeg on the second period. We will take a quick TV timeout. We will be back in a minute and 35 seconds. We are back as we're about to get back to action. A little over 9 minutes remain in the middle frame here in Winnipeg, tied at 1. Oh,
That was close.
Winnipeg is getting better quality chances here than they have been all game, for sure. And it continues as they come into the zone. Shot goes wide into the netting, but deflected into the netting. So faceoff will stay in the Ranger zone.
Yay. Wait, no, that's bad.
It's fine. Well, it's not in the back of the net.
Why is Jack Hughes so bad?
Why is Jack Hughes so bad? The fourth line has generated the least amount of offensive chances amongst any line that has played 30 minutes or more in the entire season. That is an interesting stat. And that is why, if I'm the Rangers management, Chris, I might be looking to say, can I get Hoffman maybe sometime if this fourth line's not going to generate anything? Well, the Rangers are now having trouble getting the puck out of their end. This game is getting in the last 5 minutes, it has been tilted all in the Rangers zone. Ever since the Rangers power play, actually. Kako's able to move it out.
What was that? Kreider hasn't been doing good, right?
No, Kreider's been fine. He's been better on the power play. Hasn't been great 5-on-5. I like that, Chris. So some breaking news. Jeff is reporting, Adelson, that the Giants have traded Leonard Williams to the Seattle Seahawks for a 2024 second-round pick and a 2025 fifth-round pick.
Thank you for the update. I did not know who Wilson is. Wait,
If you sat through yesterday the Giants Jet game, that was the worst football game I've watched in so long. My God. Rangers need to try and generate something here. They have, even if to get just some momentum, even if they don't score, they need a good shift. They need to sustain a forecheck here, which they're not doing.
The Rangers don't know how to clear it.
Ooh, Neil Pionk.
What are they doing? Thank you. Was that so hard?
Come on, Lafreniere, do something.
What?
It wasn't his
The heck?
fault. He tried to feed it back to Schneider, got deflected. Schneider takes it behind the net and starts out.
Gonna give it away or not?
Yeah, you know what, though, Tyler? You bring up a kind of a good point. The Rangers are having trouble here getting through the neutral zone tonight. Big time. Especially this period.
I think they're gonna win Winnipeg, but I think it's gonna be 2-1 or 3-2. Is that a good that guess?
I guess. We'll see. I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't make predictions. Ooh, that puck was out of the zone. Is that Nate Schmidt, the defenseman that used to be on Vegas?
No, is that Nate Smith who used to be on the Devils?
I think that's Nate Schmidt. He used to be on Vegas. I didn't know he was in Winnipeg.
I thought he was on the Devils before.
No.
Wait, there's another guy who's like named Schmidt, right?
Brendan Smith.
Wait, Brandon Smith's still on the Devils?
Yeah. When he's not having chicken fingers with you. Whoa, good deflection there by Keandre. Goudreau starts it out. Again, this fourth line, so do not expect anything. Oh, look, right across the VC over his stick. Chris, it's enough with Jimmy VC. It really is. I don't know what he's bringing to the team. I really don't. Rangers again having trouble generating anything offensively.
We do not need
Whoa.
we do not need VC on our team.
Nope.
Do you think we'll be better without him or just the same?
I don't know that he'd be better, but he's not really bringing much. Oh. Morrissey is robbed point blank from Igor Shesterkin. Stoppage of play. I believe it is a little over 5 minutes to go. 5:37 left. You will take VC over Wheeler. I would agree with that. I guess. You know what? I'm not saying I would agree with it or disagree with it. I'm not really sure in that situation which I would rather. I'm not a fan of either. I would take, if I had to pick between VC and Wheeler, who would I take?
Wheeler. Was Wheeler at least good in preseason and with VC? So I would take Wheeler.
I don't know. I don't know who I would take in. VC is a better skater and better defensively. You're right.
I remember I used to love the Liberty commercials. Remember that? Right, Dad?
Yes, used to like the Liberty commercials.
Liberty. Liberty. Who do you think's going to win the Stanley Cup this year?
Who do I think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year?
Yeah.
If I had to pick right now, Vegas.
If I had to pick right now, I think the Devils not be not a Ranger fan.
Rangers talking about the broadcast about. There we go. We're back to live play. Adam Fox behind the net, 5:28. And other than that 2-minute power play, I can't think of a good chance the Rangers have had this period.
We had the lead, but Rangers blew it 20 seconds later. Right?
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to deal with for a lot of people. It's hard to deal with.
Oh no.
Winnipeg again on the rush,
That ain't happening.
which seems to be the story of this period. Who was that Dennis in the background? I didn't see. RK Robin, who wins? You know what? I'm gonna go with if you're asking me to predict, and I need to apologize to my son because he asked me who to pick, and I didn't pick for him. But I'll pick for you because you just asked it. Right now, I think Winnipeg is controlling the play. So if I had to pick right now, I would pick Winnipeg. Let's check DraftKings real quick. Live betting action. I am going to guess that I would think the Rangers are probably a slight favorite if you were to do live betting right now. And the answer to that is, let's see, NHL. Yes, the Rangers are minus 125, slight favorite. So
So
Vegas
who's
seems,
betting more?
people think that the Rangers have a better chance to win, but it's close.
I think Winnipeg's winning.
The Winnipeg is controlling the play right now, so
They're controlling the period,
Yep.
actually.
the whole period. You're correct, sir.
How many shots in goal did they
Whoa.
get? How many shots did they get
I
in
don't
goal
think-
this period?
I tell you,
One?
if the Rangers now, this is just waiting for something bad to happen.
What was that?
Again, right down the other way. Power play coming up for Winnipeg on a delayed call.
If they score, I'm leaving.
Morgan Barron tips home the Neil Pionk shot for the game-winning goal.
Would you rather it be a penalty shot or a power play?
What would I rather? I'd rather be shorthanded. But there are some people who will debate that with you.
Yeah, because Shesterkin's good.
Although, yeah, but Shesterkin stops penalty shot. Yeah, I don't know.
But I've seen
That's a good question. You're a New York Ranger fan. You have a penalty. Would you rather defend the power play for 2 minutes or take your chances on just giving them a penalty shot on Shesterkin? I would say defend the power play, which is now going to jinx this power play for sure.
Come on, Dad. Wait, good jinxing or bad jinxing? Go!
Goodrow's not going anywhere, and Trouba's not even gaining the zone with them. See, I mean, they weren't going anywhere.
At least do some good power play killing, Rangers.
Let's hope.
I think they're going to score right here. Yes.
127 to go on the power play.
What do you think?
I think they're going to score on the power play.
Same.
They've been controlling the play all period. Woo, woo. Goodrow's able to clear the zone after a little bit of a feverish skirmish.
I am scared for the Rangers. That's what I'm going to say.
But you know what? If you lose tonight, Tyler, you went 4-1 on a road trip. That is excellent.
We won
Okay.
5-0.
You won 5-0. Okay. Wow, Mika's
It's
a
Wheeler's
better
old team, and it's Panarin's birthday. I don't want Panarin to lose on his birthday. I think that's going to happen.
Puck cleared up, AK Andre.
If you're
2 minutes
watching
left.
this on the bench, Panarin, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Panarin's not watching right now, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe someone can relay the message to him. All right, 30 seconds to go in the power play. 2 minutes left in the second period. Still tied at 1. Oh, boy. Wow, the Rangers are lucky that they. Neil Pionk with a shot.
Shesterkin's carrying us. Pionk really wants to score on us.
You remember Neil Pionk.
Do you think that Pionk wants to score on us?
You know, if I ask Ranger fans what's their most memorable moment of Neil Pionk, everyone would say the same thing.
From those two guys?
From what?
From those two guys?
No. What was What was the highlight of Neil Pionk's career as a Ranger? It's so obvious.
I don't know it.
What you're thinking of it? You're saying it a different way. What were they going crazy about, those
When
guys?
he scored in overtime
No, it wasn't overtime.
in the playoffs.
No. What?
At the final seconds
Nope.
to win the game.
Neil Pionk, I'll tell you. Oh, Lafreniere gets taken down. Uh-oh. Nice defensive play by Keandre Miller. Rangers look terrible. Panarin with the puck. Shoot it, Fox.
Close. At least it wasn't
Yeah.
that bad.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather that. At least the puck's in this end.
Well, at least I losed it.
Max Scherzer has left early with an injury. Thank you for that update for those following the baseball game.
Wait, Max Scherzer played for the Rangers?
Texas Rangers, yes. 48 seconds to go in the second
First he
period.
played for the Mets, then the Dodgers, then the Rangers. No, wrong way. Dodgers,
Oh,
Mets,
boy.
Rangers. Right?
I tell you, the Rangers need to get out of this period. If you can get out of this period in these 30 seconds, 1-1, yeah, I think you'd take it after how bad this period has been for them. Aside from the 2-minute power play, there has not been much. Lafreniere kind of echoes that sentiment just by dumping it out of the zone with 20 seconds left. Winnipeg will wait. Gains the zone so
Oh,
flawlessly.
RK Robin said who wins. I will say Winnipeg 2-1. That's my guess.
Yeah, we will see. 8 seconds to go in the period. Kreider should just... And that will be it. End of the second period in Winnipeg is exactly where the second period started with a 1-1 score. So we will go into the third period. We will take a little bit of a break. We will be back to call the third period here from Winnipeg. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Hockey Podcast Network. We will be back in a little while. Talk to you soon. We are back. Third period coming up here from Winnipeg as we enter in a draw 1-1. Go Jets go. We'll see if that happens, Davidson. Thank you for joining us. I'd say you've got a pretty good chance of the Jets winning tonight. Say maybe 55%, I'd say, with the Jets right now, 45% with the Rangers. We shall see. We get ready to go. Both goalies not overly tested tonight so far. Shot total a little deceiving, not really the most quality of chances so far tonight for either team. Hopefully the Rangers make some adjustments from the second half of that period. Davidson, you're from Manitoba too. Thanks for joining from up in Manitoba. I hope it's not that cold up there. And I like that you support your hometown Winnipeg Jets. Obviously, we welcome the support in New York. But if you're not going to support us, I always like when people support their hometown team. So we will see here who emerges here in this third period. Play starts out in the Rangers' end, 20 seconds in, with Jacob Trouba trying to get out of the zone, unable to do so. Rangers have had trouble tonight clearing the zone. You wonder if this is just a byproduct of the fifth game of a 5-game road trip. You've been away from 10 days. You're flying home after the game. You've had success. Like you're just Lafreniere.
How are the Rangers doing? How are the Rangers doing?
You can see the screen title. Just they seem like even there, like the outlet pass to Lafreniere right in cue. Like they seem just a step off. The birthday man Panarin holds at the blue line.
Come on, Fox.
Oh, Adam Fox lost the puck. Oh, and now you got Panarin covering on defense. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, Kyle Connor's good.
Lafreniere dumps it in deep. Rangers change up their lines. They go back to their third line, the Wheeler, Trocheck, Will Cooley line.
The line that wasn't doing good the same, right?
Right.
So we're in trouble.
Oh, Nemestikov, there's an old Ranger.
Oh yeah, him.
Did they ever give the trivia question? You're saying it first, a Rangers-Jets Stanley Cup final. That would be interesting. And you know what? If you're right about that, Davidson, the reason why you could be right is goaltending gets you there. And Igor Shesterkin and Connor Hellebuck are two of the better goalies in the league. So I like your logic. I like your thinking. Puck fired into the Winnipeg zone. No, that's not a penalty. Uh-oh. Oh, shot got deflected. Again, right here, Rangers not getting to the loose pucks tonight. It's just,
I can't deal with it right now.
Okay.
Could you?
Well, I'm watching it, Tyler. Bonino. So the fourth line is out. So if you're not going to provide any offensive aspect of the game, you've got to play well defensively. And again, right there, Goodrow loses the puck. They're just, you know the answer, and it's crazy. Okay, Chris, what is it? I'd like to hear it. One of them has to be a thrasher. Capocacco now takes the puck out of the zone. Kreider chips it in. The forecheck begins. We'll see if Mika can get to it. He cannot. Winnipeg clears the defensive zone. Nice job. Nice play by Lindgren to step up and intercept the puck.
What was the play?
Ray Ferraro. Huh. That's one. That's a great. I would have never got that. I wonder who the other one is. Bobby Holik. Wow. Are those both right? Because I would not have gotten either of them. There is no way I would have gotten that if that's right. I guess we'll find out. Will Cooley dumps it in. Adam Fox carries the puck. Feeds Trocheck. Good pass in the middle. Wow, Will Cooley with a good chance. Wow. Trocheck. Oh, God, Trocheck. Right there. That's just a terrible play by Trocheck.
Oh my!
What was that?
We don't know. We're never gonna find out unless we meet him.
What are with his 2 turnovers right here? This puck should not even be in the Rangers' end for 2 reasons. Wheeler, just clear it out, please, and he does. Thank you. Saying it was deflected, so that would negate any icing, though the puck didn't go far enough back. Anyway,
What is wrong with the Rangers right now? Dad,
what?
the Rangers are having a bad second and third period. I
Okay.
think they want the Jets to win.
I don't think so. Schneider is unable. This is a dangerous situation there with Schneider with the puck in the boards. As I called this. Whoa. Are the Rangers lucky? And they score. Braden Schneider along the boards.
Bye, Dad. I don't want to watch this.
2-1.
I told you it was going to be 2-1. Was it a good goal?
Schneider swings and misses and cannot recover. Wide open. And then Schneider doesn't pick up the man. There it is, Chris. You're right. Point number 400. They foreshadowed that. I tell you, and the way that the Rangers have lacked getting any offensive chances tonight, I'd be concerned.
I can't do it.
This outlet pass. That's the long outlet pass trying to catch the team other sleeping with pride or speed. That never works either. And there's the graphic, Chris. Point number 400. Nice pass by Kako in front. Again, I don't know when you start to just question the first line. Nice shot blocked by Jacob Trouba. Icing brings the face-off back.
Albert? Who do you think's gonna win that, Dad?
Winnipeg, Tyler. They're winning right now. We really would like to see McAvoy got McAvoy and Boston got. I'll have to check that out. Chris is saying that Charlie McAvoy got tossed out of the game for an ugly headshot. I wonder if there's some bad blood there with Florida. You would think. He is also a BU guy, Charlie McAvoy. Wheeler is so slow. I mean, it's unbelievable. And you almost look there. I think Wheeler just banged his stick in frustration like he knows it. Kraken and Lightning hit to overtime down there in Tampa, tied at 3. Oh, nice turnover there, Panarin. They're just not connecting on passes. Here's a chance. Come on, Panarin. Hedel brings it back to this top to Schneider. Someone's got to get it to the net. I mean, at some point, you're down 1. I mean, if we're just going to we're going to play with it at the blue line all day. I mean, I'm not sure what that's going to accomplish at this rate. No one knows where the puck is. Thankfully, Panarin recoups it. The Hurricanes emerge victorious tonight in Philadelphia, defeating the Flyers 3-2. Hand pass. Puck comes out of play. We will be back momentarily. We'll take a quick commercial break.
Sam, thanks very much. Steve, we saw the Rangers have a couple breakaways in the first period. They didn't.
And we're back. Turning to play here in about a minute. Winnipeg leads 2-1. With a little, here's the trivia question answer. Blake Wheeler is one of 3 Rangers who served as a captain for the Thrashers Jets franchise. Who are the other 2? Let's see. Is it Ferraro and Holik, like Chris said? There you go. Great job there by Chris. That is a tough trivia question. My God, that was a tough one tonight. Sometimes they're easy, not usually. Most of the time they're good, challenging questions. That was really hard. Color me impressed, Chris. You would like here in the last 11 minutes, obviously, for the Rangers to tie the game, but if they don't, at least generate some sustained chances, at least make Hellebuck earn it. He hasn't really had to do much. Here we go. Ranger power play upcoming. And again, they screw up the 2-on-1. Interference call. Mika was interfered with. So, you know what? If the Rangers are going to have a chance, 11:25 left. Here it is. I mean, that's a textbook interference call. He's not even arguing it.
Who just picks it up with their hands
You can pick it up with your hands.
and score with it?
Rangers out with their top power play line. Trying to waste no time. And the first power play, while they didn't score tonight on their only other power play, they did look good. So we'll see here. Trocheck with the puck, or Panarin rather with the puck behind the net. Oh, the Zibanejad can't control it. They're just out of sync here.
They are tired. They need to go to bed after this.
Fox with the puck at the point. Feeds Panarin down low across to Mika. Again, same typical play.
Is that a bad shot?
I don't love it. I don't think Mika got all of it on that one, though. Thank you, Chris, for the honesty that you didn't get it. That was a tough one to get.
What time is it in Winnipeg right now?
1 hour back. Fox at the point. What a terrible turnover by Fox. I don't know what was that.
Terrible.
All right. Minute 14 to go in the power plays. The Rangers try and gain the offensive zone, which they're able to do. Trocheck now has it, throws it behind the net around to Panarin. That down low to Kreider. Trocheck. Back to the point to Fox. Across the Panarin. Oh, wow. Scramble in front. Loose puck. Rangers are unable to touch it in. 30 seconds left. Rangers are going to get a change here, probably, I would think. Or not. Wrong on that. There was the chance.
Come on.
Back to Panarin. Typical. Feeds Zibanejad. Power play about to expire. Not a terrible power play, not the best one, but I can live with it.
At least we have it in their zone right now.
Yeah. You know, if the Rangers don't get the equalizer here in the next 9 minutes, you almost have to look at it and say, I mean, the Rangers haven't played well enough tonight that deserve to win. I think the score is probably accurate. Winnipeg's been the better team, not dominating, but they've been the better team. They deserve the 2-1 lead. Rangers almost scored off a deflection off the defenseman there.
Is that in?
Nope.
Is that close?
Close. 9:10 to go. Still 2-1 Winnipeg. Here comes Lafreniere.
Lafreniere's having a good year.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Right there again. I mean, they're just not in sync and moving the puck.
none Rangers happy. I can't even tell Blake Wheeler's in the game.
I'm not even sure he's on the team all season. It's a foot race now. Gustafson's not going to win a foot race to the puck there in the corner.
Jeez.
Rangers are able to clear the zone. Just 8 minutes left for the Rangers to try and get the equalizer.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Because look, they can't even clear it. Wait,
Trocheck can't do anything with it. Doesn't matter. Power play coming up again for the Rangers. Delayed call. Someone's got to step up. All right. Extra skater on. Nice move by Wheeler. Wheeler doesn't even move for that. You see that? Wheeler doesn't even move for the puck. Can I ask, did you see the leak of the Rangers third jersey? And if you saw it, what's your thoughts on it? Do you like it or not? Thanks for the question, Danelle. I did not love it personally. I didn't hate it. I know there's a lot of people that hated it. I wouldn't go as far to say that I hated it. I didn't love it. I'm a fan of the original jersey, actually, like the regular shirt I'm wearing today. I don't really need the alternate stuff. Sometimes I like them. That was not one that I did. That was Wheeler moving. Yes, it was, Chris. That was what he calls moving. What to the average person is not moving. Not a good play by Blake Wheeler. But that we are accustomed to by now. So Chris's comment on the jersey, it looks better in light than the original leak picture where it looked much darker than it is. Yeah, that is true, I guess, because I have seen it other ways. Compared to the first one, it is darker in the original one. If you then see it in some subsequent pictures after it, that would be accurate. This is like watching a Devils game, only slower. Yes, it is. Tyler, would you like to come watch this comment?
what?
There you go. You may like that one.
This
This has not been the Rangers' offensive.
is like watching the
prowess.
only slower. I agree with you, Matt.
So the Rangers to the power play. Again, chances here are gonna. There you go, Tyler. You see that? So Rangers go right back with that top unit of Panarin, Trocheck, and Zibanejad. I'm sure, as always, they're going to try and unsuccessfully feed Zibanejad at the top. Kreider out as well with Fox. 7:15 to go.
Thank you.
You know what they're trying to do there? They're trying to get the puck right in front of the net instead of from the outside, and Winnipeg is not. There it is. Oh, Zibanejad is robbed. Nice pass by Kreider across with Zibanejad. Hellebuck just gets over and makes the save. Stoppage of play.
There it is.
I thought it was there. It was. Wow, nice save.
Did Sam Merchant just said he looks blind?
No, he said he looks like he's looking like blind, like he doesn't know where he's passing it, but he's saying he knows where Zibanejad was, even though he wasn't looking at him. Panarin with the puck at the point. Kreider moves it back to Trocheck, back to Panarin. There we go, tie game. Fox from the point. I don't know if it was deflected or not, but we're tied up.
Take the L1 thing.
I don't think it was your boy, Brienne, number 93, who you want it to be. I think it was Kreider actually tipped it in front, and we're tied at 2 with 6:48 to go. All three power plays tonight have looked good.
Lots of people watching, Dad.
My boy Kreider, yeah. Yes, it is Kreider who tips it in front. That is, I believe, Adam Fox's 9th point on the power play already this season. That is remarkable. Wow. 2-2. All right, brand new game. Let's hope.
There is 6 minutes left. I guess we want them to be. We want Wheeler to get a goal.
Yeah, Wheeler's not going to get a goal. Oh, nice stop there. Lafreniere
Anything could happen. A fan, it could deflect off a fan and score a goal.
deflect off a fan and then that. Okay. Anything can happen. You're right.
The Halloween gets canceled because of a person giving out mustard. Everything could happen.
Winnipeg now back to the sustained pressure. 6:03 to go in the third period. Oof. That is Chris Kreider's sixth goal of the season.
6? I thought it was like.
I
4.
believe that is Chris. Does he have any even strength goals? I know he has a shorthanded goal in the first game and a bunch of power play goals. Does he have a even strength goal yet? I don't think he does. And if he does, he has one. Face off in the Rangers' end. There's Wheeler.
Doing something.
Firing it into the netting from the blue line. 5:55 to go. We will take a quick commercial break. We will be right back with you in a minute and a half. We are back for the conclusion of the third period here. Tied at 2 as the Rangers tie it on the power play on a deflection by Christopher James Kreider.
How do you know his middle name?
Because I know these things. I have to know these things. And they call him that for some reason. All right. Blake Wheeler still on the ice. Why is Blake Wheeler on the ice right now? There he is. Look at that. Can't get the puck out. Blake Wheeler still playing for the Winnipeg Jets. Just now in another uniform helping them out. Deflected into the netting. Chris, why would Blake Wheeler in this situation be on the ice? You're either trying to win the game where you would want one of your top two lines, or you're trying to nullify on a matchup the other team taking the lead, of which you'd have your fourth line. Why would Blake Wheeler be on the ice, coaching-wise? What situation right now would account for Blake Wheeler being your best option to be on the ice? Rangers again, a step slow.
Is Wheeler still out there? They can't clear it. They're acting like it's a power play. And
Oh my God, Igor. Wow.
I thought that was it.
Woo!
For a second, I thought that was in. What about you?
Yeah, well. Again, they can't get the puck out when they need. Schneider's not getting on this puck. There he is. All right. Prove me wrong. No icing. We'll take it. Hopefully, Kreider can use his speed here. Wheeler's nickname is Wheelchair. You see that, Chris? Davidson is watching us tonight from Winnipeg. outside of Winnipeg is even referring to him as wheelchair. He knew they shouldn't re-sign him. Why would you want to re-sign a player that you called wheelchair? 4:30 to go. Tie game here in the third. Not the most entertaining hockey game tonight. Not a ton of chances either. No icing as Heedle touched that puck going through the neutral zone. Adam Fox hopefully tries to dig it out in the corner. He's able to do so and give it to Panarin. Panarin dumps it deep for Lafreniere. The Jets don't give up a lot in front of their net. You know that? They really make you beat them from the perimeter. So you have a Eastern Conference team playing a Western Conference team here. So at what point do you think maybe the teams sit back and each take the point and then battle it out for that extra point, knowing that the point you're giving up to the other team means nothing because you're not in the same conference? I don't think you're at that point with 3:21 left, but it's something you need to think about.
Wait, Rangers been in overtime last game and they won versus Canucks, right?
Correct. Look at that save by Shesterkin.
I thought that one, and then I thought the game was over. Everybody thought that was in. Connor's one of their best players, and Shesterkin robbed him. He ain't
Cool.
getting-
Again, why is this line out? Why is the third line out again?
Which one is this? Wheelers?
Wheeler, Cooley, and Trocheck. I don't understand. You're either trying to score where you have your first or second line out, or you're trying to nullify the other team, at which you'd be better off with your fourth line. Why is this line out? I don't understand. Nice shot by Cooley. A little
No.
sharp angle shot.
Is that a good shot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
The Mestikov, where Ranger fans know.
Was he like on Minnesota and got traded? And Carolina? He was on Carolina, right? He was on
The
Carolina.
Mestikov?
Yeah,
He was on Ottawa, Tampa, and then I don't know where he went after that.
Carolina.
Did he? Okay.
I think so.
Might be right. Puck dumped in by Goodrow. See, this I understand. It's your fourth line. But now they have a job to do. If they're going to be out in this situation with VC, you can't let up at no icing as it was deflected. 2:11 left. Then, you know, your job is, if you're the fourth line, you're not letting up a goal. That's what your expectation is here.
VC was good in like 2017. Now he's just not good, right? Right, Dad?
Yeah. 154 remains. It looks like Rangers will control it behind the net. 1:45 to go.
I think we hear this person tapping on the glass. They scored.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to say it. You've got 1:26 left. Get a point. You tell me you get a point now, and at worst, I got to play 3-on-3 where at a worst, I go home with 9 of possible 10 points on the road. Just get me out of the minute 17 and we'll play for that extra point.
Just score now and do good defense. Because I don't want it to be overtime. But
Because you got to go to sleep. You've got Halloween tomorrow.
I'm watching this until the game's over.
You know, 20 people watching.
Who has a son or a daughter? Are they asleep right now?
I would think they would be. I'm not quite sure why you're awake at the moment. Puck dumped in with 1:10 left. It's interesting. Let's see here. So now they go with the second line. So they're back with Heedle, Lafreniere, and the birthday boy, Panarin. Puck around the corner. 1 minute to go.
Do something, Rangers.
What you want here in the
Stop
next
being
49
slow.
seconds
Grr!
is you just Ty, you're fine with taking a point on the road here. I'm fine if it goes to over. Right now, I want it to go to overtime.
Right now,
I'll take the point.
Right now, I just want them to score right now. Because they don't know how to control the puck.
29 seconds to go. Step up. Who is that? Lingering. That is not a penalty. Why is that a penalty? Oh boy.
A minor league? I mean,
A minor league or a minor
mean-
penalty?
minor penalty? How is this a penalty? How is that a penalty?
No, let me look. I don't know. No, shouldn't have been a penalty. Oh.
Are they challenging it?
You can't challenge it. There's nothing to challenge. That's a terrible call. That's a bad call.
Of course it is. Just play defense and get to overtime.
Yep, gets overtime. It's fine. Take the
That's
point.
overtime.
You know what? I'll take that. I mean, you're going to now have to kill a 4-on-3. Peter Laviolette does not look
Can I
happy.
just talk to their coach and just tell them that the ref did a bad call and there's nothing to there's stuff to complain about?
Peter Laviolette just looks like he wants to.
What? How are they going to beat a 4-on-3?
Well, it's not going to be easy. 4-on-3 is not, and it's about 1 minute and 42 seconds, I believe, of it.
I don't think I don't want that.
It will stay live here. Man, it's 10:05. You got to go to bed.
I'm watching this. I'm watching this.
Then don't complain in the morning when you have to get up, or you'll
Okay.
you'll never do this again.
Actually?
Yeah.
What, Mom?
She's leaving. We should be back with overtime. Look, we have the highest viewership of the night. We have a lot of people, and more than it's going up. Everyone's tuning in for overtime. The Rangers will have to kill a 4-on-3 for 1 minute and 42 off of a terrible call.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna score, and
I would agree.
I think they're gonna score when it was not fair for the Rangers.
Hmm.
That was the worst call I ever seen.
Stop.
Yeah, not the worst.
Hello, Chad. Thank you for coming back. Chad, you're back just in time to watch overtime. Winnipeg will be on the power play.
From a bad call.
All right. So if you're the Rangers here, you go into the first minute and a half and you do everything you can to just kill this. I don't know who that is. Zibanejad in there. Yep. So minute 25 to go. Look, at some point here in this penalty kill, Winnipeg is going to get a chance here because they're going to get it set up with 4-on-3. So you're reliant here to some extent in the next minute and 15 seconds on Igor Shesterkin.
Oh no.
Wow. Puck behind the net. See, this is important because that did not work with the Rangers' way. You got to dig the puck out. You got to be the one to gain possession there. Winnipeg sets it up 4-on-3. Nice save by Shesterkin to get across. 47 seconds.
Did like this, they would score and win the game. This is why I love Igor. Igor would probably just save the game like that. Well, I don't want to say that.
If I'm a Winnipeg fan, I don't like that shot. You prefer Labs chewing gum over AV? Yes. Alain Vigneault was the most gum chewing head coach I've ever seen.
Who? Oh yeah, him.
Shifley with the puck. So you're gonna have to find a way here. Ooh. Wow.
Oh,
Get that out, K. Andre. Nope. That lack of clear right there keeps the power play in our end with 10 seconds left. Stop.
Alex is
Don't be
excited.
sleeping. Stop.
What?
Stop. Don't be loud.
Okay.
So we'll remain 4-4. Oh boy.
Ooh, that was close.
But again, Winnipeg keeps the puck in. Okay. Woo, there was Neil Pionk. So now you can come back here with some scores, right? We haven't really had the scores out because you've been on the penalty kill. Oh my God. What was that on Fox? All right, they look out of sync here. They are like
They look like they want.
what the Rangers need is a stoppage of play to get to 3-on-3.
It looks like
And Winnipeg is not dumb. You see this? They're not going to let the Rangers change. With 2:23 left. How many wins do the Rangers have? They are 6-2. Thank you for the question. Again, this is even strength. It's not 5-on-5 right now. It's 4-on-4. How is that puck not out of the zone? Schneider with the puck here worries me.
the Rangers, but worry me if I'm being honest.
Okay. Right. Joe
How-
Micheletti is saying what I just said a minute ago. The Rangers need to get to 3-on-3.
What?
I don't know why Fox is pulling that out of the zone. All right. So now 129 left. We will go to 3-on-3. You've got to think the Rangers go with Kreider here and Zibanejad and maybe Fox.
I think it should be Fox, Zibanejad, and Wheeler.
No.
Fox, Zibanejad.
I tell you,
and
if Wheeler sees the ice here, I would think.
Does he always chew gum? Chews gum?
I'm really a Ranger fan, so I think they will win. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Ranger Nation appreciates you.
We appreciate you if you like the Rangers.
Well, we respect our opponents. Yeah. We like Winnipeg. We have nothing against Winnipeg. For the next minute 22, we do, but otherwise we do not.
No, for the next.
So 3-on-3, Rangers go with Lafreniere, Trocheck. Oh, wow, this I don't understand at all in Fox. Okay, control the puck. There we go. Look at this. They cannot. The lack of puck possession is bothering me. Like here, see, watch this. Neil Pionk. All right, but Trocheck doesn't have speed, and neither does Lafreniere. Oh. All right, someone broke their. Well, no. Zibanejad is on. Lafreniere comes off. So you have Miller, Zibanejad. I'm assuming you're going to get Kreider. Nope. Score. Game over.
Can I? Hold on, I just want.
Mika Zibanejad wins it. And it's a 5-0 road trip, folks.
Good night, Dad.
That was a great game. Good night.
Dad.
There you go, folks. Mika Zibanejad wins it in overtime. We thank all of you for joining tonight on the Hockey Podcast. Thank you, Chris, the one-timer, I'm aware. Thank you, Brianne. Your boy 93. Tyler. Perfect pass by Artemi to Mika, and that is a perfect road trip. We thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. We will play the out commercial, and we will be back, my kids and I, for a couple other games in the near future. Get some sleep and happy Halloween.
Say something. Say something.